If you're watching this video, I'm gonna assume you're a new student at Amherst. So to that I say, congratulations! You made it. I imagine that you're really excited to be here. I definitely was 4 years ago and I still am now. But I can tell you the road was rough, and I'm telling you now that this is where it gets hard. My name's Karina and I'm a senior, and I'm here to tell you everything that I wish I knew 4 years ago. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off this video by talking about something I went through my freshman year, and it's a pretty common experience. A couple weeks after orientation, I went to this event that had a bunch of seniors talking to freshmen about what they wanted to know 4 years ago, kind of like what I'm doing in this video, except that there I was able to enter a raffle for an Amazon gift card. If there are events like that on campus, you should definitely go. They're really nice. I went to hear what the students had to say. I wanted to learn. I wanted to integrate to the environment here. But as I listened to them, I remember one senior saying, "You should go to office hours. It's gonna be really helpful." And in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, why would I go to office hours? If I go to office hours, my professor's gonna think I'm stupid, my classmates are gonna think I'm stupid, and if that's not the case, it's just gonna look like I'm kissing up to my professors. Nobody ever explained to me what office hours were. It's essentially this time where you can go and have a one-on-one tutoring session with your professor. Amherst is doing really well at giving students advice, just as that senior had given me. Do this, it's gonna help. Do that, it's gonna help. But to someone who, for the past 18 or more years, hasn't been thinking like that, it's gonna be dismissed immediately. And I think the problem is that the way we go about telling students how to navigate Amherst needs to be reframed. I just finished taking a class called Being Human in STEM, which I highly recommend you take, where you read this book called The Privileged Poor. And it's written by an Amherst alum named Anthony Jack. And he makes the argument that as much as elite schools are making the effort to bring in diverse student bodies, there's really not enough that's happening to make access to education here equitable. So here's my take. Think about how expensive tuition is here. You can't just divide that by 4 and say, oh, this is how much I'm paying for each class. You get free access to the gym, free access to the Amherst College Counseling Center, and free access to office hours. And the professors here want you to come. They want to help you understand the material in whatever way they can. And it's not degrading to go to office hours and ask for help, because they're here to help you. That's their job. You're here to make the most of your education. And if that means going to office hours, if that means taking advantage of every single dime that you have in your tuition, then do it. And I think I learned a little too late, because I only started to go to office hours regularly this year, and I can tell you it's changed my experience so much. For me to actually accept that those resources are here to help me, I had to come to terms with my identity. I think it boils down to being able to tell yourself, I deserve the best education possible because these resources are here for me to use. That's why I go to Amherst College. I've had some incredible opportunities here, from research to study abroad. I've done some really incredible things that I didn't even know I could do before coming into Amherst. And now you might be thinking in your head, oh, congratulations, Karina. You were able to approach all of these people and get all the help you needed, and it was great. But I get that there's hesitation there. And there's hesitation maybe because you're approaching authority figures, and that's okay. And to that I say, turn to your peers who have gone through this. Join a club, for example, and ask upperclassmen about what to do in certain scenarios. Maybe even approach people on your floor, and don't be surprised if they feel the same that you do. You can actually support each other, keep each other accountable. The point of this video isn't to say, as soon as you get here, everything's gonna be great. What this video is for is to try to reduce the amount of struggle you have to go through when you get here, to learn how to use the resources here to benefit yourself and to benefit the people around you. I hope you'll accept that advice. Thanks for watching.